we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Anxiety will destroy you long before real danger ever reaches you, because anxiety is not a reaction to the world, it is a distortion of it. It sits inside your mind like a quiet invader, whispering threats that are not there, inventing catastrophes out of silence, turning ordinary uncertainty into overwhelming doom. Anxiety rewires your thoughts until every possibility becomes a danger, every doubt becomes a prophecy, every small mistake becomes a disaster, and every unknown becomes a monster. It convinces you that the future is a trap and the present is unsafe. It tells you that you are fragile, unprepared, incapable of handling life unless you are constantly scanning for threats. And the cruelest part is this: your mind believes it's protecting you while it is slowly destroying you. Anxiety erodes you the way water destroys stone, not instantly, but relentlessly. It dulls your energy. It fogs your clarity. It drains your joy. It interrupts your sleep. It sabotages your relationships. It makes you afraid of silence. It steals your ability to rest. Anxiety convinces you that rest is dangerous, that slowing down means losing control, that letting go means everything will collapse. Anxiety is not loud chaos, it is quiet suffocation. It tightens your chest without warning. It fills your mind with noise while the world is still. It wakes you at 3 a.m. with thoughts that feel like emergencies. It robs you of simple pleasures because you are too busy anticipating the next disaster. Anxiety destroys not by overpowering you, but by exhausting you. But here is the truth almost no one tells you. Anxiety grows only in minds that keep running from themselves. Anxiety is fed by avoidance, avoided emotions, avoided conversations, avoided truths, avoided responsibilities. Every time you avoid something that scares you, your nervous system learns a lesson. This is dangerous. Every time you escape into distraction, your mind learns, my thoughts are unsafe. Every time you silence your fear instead of listening to it, fear finds a darker place to hide. Every avoided moment becomes fuel for anxiety, and soon anxiety stops being a reaction and becomes a habit, an identity, a default, a constant tension you can no longer explain. The Stoics understood this centuries ago. Fear unexamined becomes fate. Fear confronted becomes powerless. But you don't confront your fear. You feel it rising and immediately reach for escape. Your phone, your food, your work, your distractions, anything to avoid being alone with your own mind. And so the mind learns that silence is dangerous. Stillness becomes frightening. Being alone becomes unbearable. You treat anxiety like a monster, so it becomes one. But anxiety is not a monster. It is untrained energy. The mind is not torturing you on purpose. It is trying to protect you with outdated instincts. Your nervous system prepares for threats that don't exist because you never taught it the difference between imagination and reality. Anxiety doesn't know what is real. It only knows intensity. And because your imagination is intense, anxiety becomes your constant companion. It will destroy you if you do not interrupt it. Anxiety becomes your ruler when you obey every worried thought, when you trust every fear, when you respond to every internal alarm as if it were truth. But most of your alarms are false. Most of your fears are predictions, not facts. Most of your dread is memory, not danger. Most of your anxiety is habit, not truth. So how do you stop anxiety from destroying you? Not by eliminating it. That is impossible. Fear will always exist. The question is whether fear leads or follows. First, you must stop treating every anxious thought as a command. Anxiety is not authority, it is noise. The mind generates thousands of thoughts a day. Anxiety claims a few of them and amplifies them. You must learn to say, "I hear you, but you are not truth." Second, reduce overstimulation. Anxiety thrives in noise. Too much information, too much scrolling, too many opinions, too many comparisons create a nervous system that never rests. Modern life floods your senses, and your mind reacts by staying on alert. Anxiety is often not emotional weakness, it is sensory overload. You must disconnect. You must create silence. Silence is not emptiness, it is healing. Third, expose yourself to what you fear. Avoidance feeds anxiety more than fear itself. When you avoid something, your mind concludes, "This is dangerous." But when you face it, even in small doses, the mind learns, "I survived." Exposure is not punishment, it is training. Courage is born from exposure. Confidence is built from survival. Anxiety cannot survive repeated proof that you can handle what you fear. Fourth, master your breathing, not spiritually, biologically. Slow breathing tells your nervous system that the threat has passed. Your body calms before your mind does. Breath is the switch between fear and clarity. Control your breath, and you control the alarm system. Fifth, question your thoughts. Anxiety collapses under examination. Ask yourself, is this true? Is this helpful? Is this mine? Is there evidence? Has this fear predicted reality before? 90% of anxious thoughts die when interrogated. Anxiety hates logic. It survives only in confusion. Sixth, limit your imagination. Anxiety uses your imagination as a weapon against you. You visualize the worst-case scenario so vividly that your body reacts as if it's happening. The Stoics saw imagination as a tool that must be disciplined. If you do not train your imagination, anxiety will recruit it. Seventh, establish order in your life. Routine is the enemy of chaos. Structure calms the mind. Predictability creates safety. You cannot control the universe, but you can control your habits. Order your day, and your mind will follow. Eighth, build tolerance for discomfort. Anxiety grows when you are fragile. When you train your body and mind to handle discomfort, cold, silence, challenge, failure, anxiety no longer sees discomfort as danger. Strength protects against panic. Ninth, accept fear. The moment you stop fighting it, it loses its edge. The Stoics did not fear fear, they invited it. They said, "Let it come." Fear is only powerful when resisted. Acceptance dissolves its threat. 10th, stop catastrophizing. Anxiety turns possibilities into inevitabilities. Catch yourself when you jump to the worst scenario. Replace "what if it all goes wrong" with "what if it doesn't?" 11th, forgive yourself. Self-judgment fuels anxiety like gasoline. You are not broken, you are overwhelmed. You are not weak, you are overstimulated. You are not failing, you are surviving. Be gentle with yourself. Compassion reduces anxiety more than positivity ever could. 12th, speak the fear out loud. Anxiety thrives in silence. When you name your fear, you separate from it. you turn a monster into a sentence. Words shrink fear. And now, the deepest truth. Anxiety destroys you only when you let it dictate your life. Anxiety wants control, not over your body, but over your decisions. Anxiety wants you to stay small. Anxiety wants you to avoid risk. Anxiety wants you to distrust yourself. Anxiety wants you to doubt your worth. Anxiety wants you to choose safety over growth, silence over honesty, stagnation over evolution. Anxiety's goal is not to scare you, it is to freeze you, to paralyze you, to make you live a life dictated by fear instead of purpose. But here is what the Stoics understood better than anyone. You cannot be destroyed by anxiety if you act while afraid. Action is the antidote. Movement breaks the cycle. Courage is built through doing, not thinking. You don't need to eliminate anxiety to be powerful. You need to stop obeying it. Anxiety is a dictator that loses power the moment you stop listening. Fear is loud, but it is not in charge. You are. The moment you act despite your fear, even one small step, you reclaim your authority. The moment you choose purpose over panic, anxiety shrinks. The moment you move forward, even while trembling, you train your mind, I am stronger than this. Anxiety will not disappear, but it will bend. It will soften. It will quiet. It will become background noise instead of a ruling force. And one day, after enough small acts of courage, enough moments of presence, enough days of discipline, you will wake up and realize that anxiety still exists, but it no longer controls you. It sits beside you instead of above you. It whispers instead of orders. It warns instead of commands. And you, for the first time, feel something anxiety tried to kill in you: freedom.